This is an adult podcast with adult themes. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to The Curious Case of Joseph Karn, a Starfinder actual play. I am your game master, Luis, and with me are my players.
Hi, I'm Oskar, and I'm playing Silvyr Hata. I'm a wind elf, and my class is Mystic. I have big ears on the side of my head, super curly white hair and a low ponytail, and I wear robes and scarves from the Sylph Temple on my home planet of Adridaria. I'm a vegetarian and a pacifist. I'm super tall, and talk in an accent that is similar to Earth French.
Hello, I'm Stanley, and I play Greor Trabcasker, a moral dwarf soldier. Greor is an aging dwarf, pale and wrinkled from his tragic backstory that he desperately tries to hide. He stands at a stocky 4'6", a fairly tall specimen for his race. His rippling muscles are hidden under a layer of belly fat that he's accumulated with age. He has a magnificent salt and pepper beard that goes down to his belly, curling up just in. He's heavily armed and armored with thick plated armor, a riot shield, and a flame doshko, which I forgot was two-handed for the campaign. He was born, raised, and stuck on Jensa for the past 150 years, so Luis is going to lie to you in the intro in just a second.
I am Nolan, and I play Rasven the Unnamed. I am a Vesk bounty hunter, who's actually a soldier class, from the desert planet Terra. I hail from a nomad clan called the Sidewinders. I wear a long red trench coat and am armed with a reflex cannon, gulch gun, and hammer. Rasven is a taciturn fellow, much like this introduction.
Hey everybody, I'm Gabe, and I'll be playing Jeremiah, a Grapilli envoy who spends his early days on his home planet of Hopala, which is not a pun we intended, but was a delightful little happenstance. He spent his early days learning his envoy ways to impress his family and make his way as a detective, playing the saxophone and the banjo all the while. After some time, he moves to Sizit to become a deckhand and truly understand the ways of the world. And there he has some run-ins with the criminal underbelly and continues to hip-hop his way through life, trying to make friends the only way he knows how, wooing them with the sultry, dulcet tones of his saxophone. And he talks like he's from the bayou. Because it's a frog.
To set some expectations, we recorded a majority of our audio almost a year ago now, in the wonderful year of 2020, when we were all locked inside. And we hadn't fully decided if this was going to be a show at the time, but now we bring our game to you, the lovely audience. This formal setting and pre-recorded message will only last for the first season, but in season 2, we will bring you more colorful introductions. We're a lot less scripted, and it's going to be a lot more fun. Now, for some context. Our players have all departed from their homeworlds and solar systems via public transportation to travel to Jensa, this universe's version of Earth. They are all on their way to attend the funeral of a mutual associate, private investigator Joseph Karn. He only recently passed away, and the players know nothing more than the day of the funeral and where it's being held, in the small town of Searik. Now, without further ado, we bring you all into the world of the curious case of Joseph Karn. Just a minute. Fuck it. We're starting. The end.
You got this.
All right. We're gonna have to take this one character at a time because not everybody's in the same spot yet.
Let's take it from the top one more time.
Actually, we don't need to. Right. So, Silvyr, last time we left off with you, you were on a bus headed to Jensa to attend a funeral.
More like Yensa.
Coincidentally, Rasven, you're also on a bus, not the same one, to attend a funeral. Jeremiah, are you on a bus to attend a funeral?
No.
Oh shit! You are, and Greor isn't cool enough for the bus, so he is walking to the bus station.
So wait.
So wait, we're on different buses, and are these space buses or are these like city buses?
These are space buses. Imagine, if you will, the Silver
space
Pup. The Silver Pup.
I think I already drew
Yeah,
it
yeah,
for you, though. I mean,
Yep, the Silver Pup are Greyhounds of the future.
Fuck. So like we're on Southwestern Airlines.
Yep,
Like
yeah,
properly.
pretty much. Yep, you're
I worked as a sailor for 20 years.
So you all have arrived at the Silver Pup Pound, but this is just what they call their giant airport.
In the face. The Silver Pup Pound.
This is their giant spaceport. It's on Jensa. This is where all the Greyhounds, quote unquote, from here take off to different planets, leave the systems, and pick up people. And so this is where you all are converging. Now, let's do a fun thing where you all give me an initiative. No, combat's not starting then, but I want to see who's going to be going first. Because you all don't know each other yet.
What do I have
on the bus?
I always forget. Right, there it is. Luis, I got a 19.
19, cool. 20.
Well, fuck
Plus.
me, I guess.
22, 20. Oscar, could you roll me the 20 for your initiative? 16.
Bruh. I got a 20 plus 2, so that's a 22.
Yes.
All right, so first is Rasven, which it's not surprising considering your bus is not that far from this planet anyways, so you have landed first. Yeah, it's in the same system.
Yeah, it's in the same system,
you've
right?
landed in this giant airport. I assume your character might be a little overwhelmed considering, sure, you live with a bunch of people, but yeah, this is a giant, like, this is New York City, the airport. So yeah, it is
on
just
planet?
packed with people. It is that there's so much noise you can hear on the intercom. People are, it's announcing what the next bus is, when it's leaving. But if you look around, give me a perception check to see if you can spot anything of note.
It's a
10, perfect.
7 plus 3,
This
so
is
10.
it's pretty fucking obvious that there are ticket stands that you can go up to and buy yourself a ticket. You have now
so
gotten
am I
off your
on
bus,
world or
right?
am I off?
So you're now in the main port, Silver Pup Kennel. You hear all the announcements. There's chatter. There's people moving about. There are massive holographic screens that show listings of all the ships and where they're headed. So you've landed. You're able to now go buy yourself a ticket for the next part of your journey.
Well, I guess I'll walk over to the booth and buy one.
All right. So you're walking up to the booth, and there's a elven woman dressed in a silver and white suit. She greets you. Hi, welcome to the Silver Pup Pound. How may I help you?
Howdy. Bro, I don't know.
You're not
what's the name
leaving.
of
You're
the
going to a
planet I'm
town called
to?
Searik. It's a small town. Searik.
Searik?
Let me send it in chat. Searik.
Styrin. Oh, Searik. Okay. Howdy. I'd like a round trip ticket to Searik.
We're going to Searik.
We're going to Searik. That's the last stop for Silver Pup number 1123.
Yeah.
10 credits, please.
Every time you say the word Silver Pup, I want to kill you.
All right. Well, I have enough. So
Alrighty, just head straight down that way, reach the end of the station, and it's the second to last ship on your right. Is that all? Fantastic. Have a safe trip and a wonderful day. Next in line, please. Who is next in initiative? I think it's Stanley. And
Yeah,
Stanley, you're a resident of this planet. You've used silver puffs before, so you already know where you're going. You don't need to. You live here, not in the station.
Used a silver pup before? I don't think so. That wasn't
shit.
in my backstory.
I guess you've never heard of a bus that on the planet that you live on. Damn. So this is.
I don't believe for a fact
You
I'd be
wouldn't
allowed
be
on
allowed on a
Louise.
bus? Oh God. Do you want this XP?
Probably
Stan?
not.
Jesus fucking.
So I guess you wouldn't, but you
now.
are a resident of this planet, so you know of the public transport system. Stanley, if we're being honest, let me send you a text message, and I think you can do this. Syrup. That's the place you're going. You go up to the counter.
Can I find maybe like anything that means I don't have to talk to
You
Elf?
definitely cannot.
Like,
oh yeah.
Can
You
I
can
order
online if
online?
you'd rather do
Like-
that. You don't have to go up to this lady. All right, cool.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
So you find the
Yeah,
ticket
yeah.
online, also 10 credits. Easy peasy. You just got to show it to the bus driver. That's the instructions that you get. All right. So I guess next in line, since Stanley didn't go in line, would be Jeremiah. You've got two credits left, or currently.
Yep. No. Before I bought the
you had
ticket.
2 credits before you bought the ticket. Well, how unfortunate. Are you out here to make more debt? I'm pretty sure Reese would have given you a little bit of money, at least 10 credits. Listen, Stanley, you know what you did in that last little bit. I'm sure you got a severance package. So you afford the ticket, no problem, but you're gonna need to get money in your pocket because you don't have much more than that. You got a ticket paid for.
Let's go.
Next is Jeremiah.
How it do?
So same woman, same terminal. Hi, welcome to the Silver Pup Pound. How may I help you?
Hey. Excuse me for a second. Hang on. I gotta get there. It'll take me a bit.
That's fine. Just take your time.
I was just wondering if I can go to Syrup. I'm trying to get a bus pass to Syrup.
Searik. Right. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Searik. That's wonderful. Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Let's see. That is the last stop. Bus 1123. 10 credits, please.
No.
No.
Give me a second.
She pulls out a gun.
Come on, please.
No.
I don't know if I have money.
You don't have money. Well, sir, luckily.
I didn't say that to you.
Oh.
Shit. I love
Well, Gabriel, luckily, the Silver Pup is supposed to be an affordable thing. You can get a free ticket, but there's a little caveat.
I gotta do it, don't I?
It will. You want it? Oh, you know what? Play your saxophone to get some money.
I don't even have a fucking place to have money.
On Mythweavers?
Yeah, I don't see a place where I would put my money.
It's probably somewhere.
Scroll down under equipment to other / currency.
Yeah. Well, I guess double check. You don't have any money, or you just don't have a spot.
No, I have a spot. We just never agreed upon how much money I would have.
Which is fine. Jeremiah can perform and get some money, right?
All right. You want a charisma check? A performance check?
Yeah. Do a performance check, and let's see how much money you can pull in. Gotta roll high.
Performance. I'm gonna make it a. I don't really have. There's no performance.
Which just do your charisma, and let's see how nice you get people to come. Not fuck.
to come.
No, stop.
The 16.
Sorry.
I said it.
You knew it.
A 13 plus 3. And
We
I
all
go,
get
I give him a deadly eye, whip out a saxophone, and just hit him with a.
Oh my god.
So Jeremiah has now started playing. We'll come back to Jeremiah and how much money he got in a little bit. But next in line is Silver.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Hi, welcome to the Silver Pup Pound. How may I help you? She seems pretty enthused by seeing you.
Having all these other people who are like yes, I actually would like a ticket. I'm going to the same place, right?
Yes, you are. Searik, well, that seems to be popular today.
I suppose.
I've probably seen 100,000 people, and we were 4 of them.
Maybe there are more people. Imagine the people on the bus.
Only 3 as well.
Yeah.
All right.
That'll be 10 credits, please.
Okay. I assume that I have money, but I don't have it written down.
You don't have money. You are definitely a
Man, what's with all y'all being broke?
But you just show your ticket.
I show my ticket.
Because the temple paid for your ticket.
That's right, they did. Here, I have the ticket.
And so you show it to her, and her face lights up. She's like, "Oh my goodness, you're from the Sylph Temple, aren't you?"
Indeed, yes.
Oh, I should have known those robes. Wow, I've never seen a Sylph in real life.
Now you have.
Now you have. Here, and it is me.
Indeed, that is me.
And it is me.
She's like, "Oh, Sylphs don't really come around here anymore because they stopped doing mission trips to Jensa once we started getting too political."
Yes, we don't like politics. We like to just do our thing. And,
well, that's nice. Just head on straight down that way. Second ship to your right at the very end. Have a safe trip and a wonderful day.
Thank you. I wish you great peace.
So, Jeremiah, let's check back in on you. Oh, goody. You have made 13 credits. Your performance was nice enough that just throw you little bits and bobs. They transferred you little bits of credits.
I immediately turn around after getting my 13 credits, put my saxophone delicately back into its case, walk up to her, drop 10 credits on her desk, and say, "Yeah, that's not how I roll."
Love him so fucking
wonderful
much.
Performance, sir. She hands you the ticket. Just head straight down that way, and it's your second ship on the right at the very end. Have a safe trip and a wonderful day.
He's a frog, right? He's a frog.
So we're gonna follow Jeremiah like all while as he walks on over to the same bus that you. Now there's
a 3-piece suit with a saxophone case and a banjo screwing around his back and a pistol in his head, walking straight up to you.
So this ship is nothing different than the other ones. It's got the numbers 11, 20, 30 right on the.
Dude, make it the lost numbers.
Oh my god, 1, 2, 2.
There is an elfin man standing outside of the door there to take your luggage and store it. So, are you all just going to give him your luggage? It's not like you all are.
I'm not really carrying anything.
Yeah, so you're going to take that with you?
My entire belongings are this banjo and my saxophone.
Right. Rasven, do you have anything belongings that are worth him storing away?
Sure, but can I keep my weapons with me?
Yeah.
All right.
There's nothing against policy, sir.
Open carry's my right.
We are an open carry planet, sir.
Yes.
I might be a very forward-thinking frog, but I'm different about you. You stay strapped.
Well, sir, do a similar thing. Gotta keep yourself safe.
Exactly.
So, he stores Raspen's stuff. Everybody gets on the bus. How about you, Greor? There's an elven man standing outside looking to store your luggage. Do you have anything? Do you even acknowledge him?
Another one?
No.
No, not even worth my time.
You get on the bus. So the bus is
the way you said that sort of frames it so that like to be interpreted as that Greor's a little bit racist. Presumably, it's because he was enslaved by Elvins, right?
No, don't say it.
You don't have to say it yet.
Not yet.
We'll
You don't
find
have to
out,
say it yet. You'll find out eventually. So this man who's out. Okay, well first, pick a seat. The bus is really freaking empty. Nobody goes this way. There's a reason it's the bus at the end of the dock.
Silvyr would probably just pick the first seat that they find.
Right. All right.
I'm going.
Well, I guess actually technically, Rasven was the first one on the bus. So Rasven, where are you sitting? It's an empty bus.
I'm going to the back of the bus.
Going to the back of the bus, right? Then it was Greor. You next up on the bus. Where are you sitting? There's just one Vesk dude sitting alone in the back. All right.
Not quite at the back.
Okay,
like,
cool.
Maybe a couple
are you sitting on the left or right
ahead.
side of him? Like, are you sitting in the opposite side of the aisle from him? Right. On an instant.
Sure.
All right. And then it is now Jeremiah. Where are you sitting? You've got two friends on this bus, a dwarven man and
Precisely how Jeremiah sees it, Louise. Jeremiah walks straight. Well, he doesn't really walk. He sort of waddles. He's got floppy feet. He doesn't waddle, really. His feet sort of like move around in a weird way.
Yeah.
So he walks straight toward the back. He's got this little strut to him. He sits in the seat next, like the seat across the aisle, and like from the back and behind the dwarf. Sits right there.
Okay.
Sits around to his new friends, and he says, "What do you?" And then he whips out a harmonica.
Oh damn!
I have a harmonica. I wish
It's a one-man band. I wish I knew how to play the harmonica.
So do I.
All right, and then last up is Silvyr. You're just gonna still sit in the front? You've got friends on the bus now.
Silvyr would probably acknowledge them, but not really.
Just like a slight nod and then take a seat.
Yeah, because there's not really.
Yeah. There's no reason
to. I don't know them. I'm gonna sit in a spot that's sort of open. I guess maybe everyone's in the back of the bus, or are they sort of.
Yeah, everyone's in the back of the bus, so the front's completely open.
Silvyr could sit in the middle of the bus.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. After a few more minutes, like there's maybe one or two other people that sit on the bus, and then the elven man who is carrying it goes on in and he closes the door. And he's like, all right, looks like you all have taken your seat. We'll be leaving in about 2 more minutes. So he's strapping himself up, messing with some dials, and turns on the radio. And some jazz starts coming on. Woo! It's nice, relaxing jazz. In fact, Jeremiah, you might even know some of the songs.
Shit! I put the fucking harmonica away. I started tuning up my saxophone.
Let's see, Jeremiah. You wanna perform for me? You wanna see how?
Sure.
All right.
Let's do it.
Roll me. Yeah, let's do a charisma again, because I don't remember if there's a performance check. There probably is, but I can't think of it.
That's a 22.
Yeah. That is a 22!
Damn.
Right. So everybody on this bus, you're starting to take off, right? Okay. Let's paint the word picture. So the way the buses leave the port is it's a giant glass ceiling. It's a glass ceiling, but it's got a giant hole in the middle. That's where they all sort of leave. That's where the men go through. All female passengers get ejected at
at the glass ceiling. If they break the glass ceiling, they get picked up on the other side, but if they don't break through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. But so you all are leaving, and the radio's starting up, and there's some jazz playing, but your froggy friend here decides to one-up the radio.
Absolutely.
And the elven man,
with
a harmonica, and he's like, oh shit, and he even turns down the radio to listen as Jeremiah starts playing. And as you're taking off, the bus driver goes over and he says, welcome to Silver Pup 1123. Our destinations today are Frenar, about 20 minutes, Liska, about 50 minutes, and lastly, Searik. Takes about an hour to get there. Stay comfy, folks, and we've got some beautiful music accompanying us today.
Same one every time, too.
Yep. So, Jeremiah is here, providing some excellent ambiance.
Does Jeremiah have one of those big bulges in his neck like other frogs whenever they exhale air?
Only when I want to, Nolan. To answer your question, yes, I can croak, but I don't have to have it out all the time.
Gotcha.
It does help.
Do you ever take it out for dramatic flair?
No, exactly. When I play some particularly difficult music, occasionally it'll explode outward like a nice vibrato for breath control.
Right.
I'd say he keeps up this charade until the first bus stop.
Right. So, after about 20 minutes, the only other 2 passengers who aren't in this party get off.
Oh, we're alone now.
Yep. And the driver stretches a little bit, and he's like, so it looks like the rest of you folks, we're just gonna head on straight to Searik, so that'll save us about 10 minutes. Is just to make sure everybody here is going to Searik, right?
Yes.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
All right then.
Oui.
Well, there's no one waiting at... Oh.
Yeah.
I put my headphones back in.
Stanley, you know how you ordered online? He would know this too.
Yeah.
But also, you don't know how the bus system works. I do. And he doesn't. There were thousands of ships in there. It's fine if he skips a stop.
So that's how fascists take over.
Exactly. I mean, so it's gonna shave off about. It's gonna shave off about 10 minutes from your trip. So, he keeps on going. So now, Jeremiah, you've stopped your playing. Is everyone just gonna sit in silence? Because we can do that. That works too.
That's
I don't think what Silver would do. I don't think my frog friend would want that.
Stick together, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I get the feeling he would probably talk the entire time.
I nudged the best.
So, I'm gonna keep staring. Staring ahead.
Tough guy.
Louise, I want to do some Googling.
Lean out the aisle, look over at this vest, and I...
What are you trying to Google?
So I lean over the vest.
Literally everything that's happened since...
for the past 100 years.
Right, past 100 years?
Isn't that a computer's check to tell me what you've made us roll for searching on the web.
Yeah, well, it depends how...
I mean, Stanley, you were searching up what happened in the last...
Fucking Captain America over here.
So roll me a computer's check to see what you glean through after 100. Okay, so you get some pretty relevant stuff. So since the last time you've been out and about, the Jensa has now become a big hub world of like a new sort of republic forming. Each planet has a representative that comes to Jensa, and there's a big senate, and like that's what's kind of boomed the population. There are people from all different homeworlds coming to Jensa to start new lives, and it's now like this hodgepodge of different races. Let's see, what else would be relevant? I guess that's the biggest thing, just the politics. Nothing disastrous has happened in the last 100 years.
Is Jensa considered the capital of the system, or is it just its own sovereign state?
It's the capital, like, for sure, of this solar system, but the solar systems that are nearby that are joining in on this republic are starting to consider it like a capital for all of them.
Okay.
So it's gonna become its own thing eventually.
So
Cool,
does
so I
Jessa,
lean over to the desk.
Well, Nolan was asking a question real quick.
does
So Nolan?
Jessa have authority over things that happen on other planets?
Not really. It's sort of like like each
So-
planet has their own government. It's like the city. It's like a country state thing.
Okay.
There's the big overarching government, and they kind of have some control, but for the most people in their own cultures and the way that they run things, and the senators that they have report to this big republic that's forming.
So the federal government is weak. That's exactly what I like to
it's
hear.
a weak federal government. It's trying to get more powerful.
Boo.
Yeah. All right, Jeremiah, you said something.
Jeremiah wears his fucking vest.
Huh.
This fucking little government Tea Party ass vest. It says, you know, way down where I'm from, most people try to stick together with the people they look like. But I never felt too comfortable. Keep in mind, I'm doing a character here.
Homie, I have no fucking clue what you're saying. Partner, do you speak common?
I am speaking
Oh
common.
my god.
Are you
Holy
sure?
shit, that was good. Okay.
That was funny.
I'm speaking common right now. You speak other language?
Oh, I see.
I got
I can
Gribbly.
kind of understand you.
You got frog. You speak frog?
I do not.
Okay. Well, all I'm saying is, it's good to see somebody who don't look like the rest of them, like me.
Like the pinkies?
Damn, he got him.
Is that what you call them? See, on my plan, we had spiders.
Ugh.
That's true.
Yeah, we don't like the spiders. But what I
don't
will
think I like
say,
spiders much either.
if also going to sheriff, what business do you have as sheriff? Out of curiosity.
Well, see, I have a funeral to attend in this place.
Ain't
What
that
about
a
you?
bitch? Me too.
Oh, really? Were you close with the deceased?
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't say I was super close with the fellow. We got in a couple of gunfights when, our youth. He was a detective, a sort of hero of mine, named Joseph Karn.
Oh, really? You don't
This is
say.
drawing the attention of any of the other players or no?
That's the very
Just
guy
out of
that I'm going to
Curiosity.
pay my respects
Silver
to.
here overhears this.
I don't know if I
You
call him
knew
a hero of
Sergeant
mine,
Karn as well. How did you know him?
He's not a sergeant.
I was unaware of his promotion to sergeant, but he was tracking down a wanted man of my planet.
I'm sorry. It doesn't exist. He wasn't a sergeant. I just like to call him that to rub it in.
Oh, I see. You're a peculiar fellow, ain't you?
That's what people say.
Uh-huh. Well, in any
Uh-huh.
case, I work at the Bounty Hunter, and I guess Joseph Karn was trying to track down a fellow who was running with the group I was trying to track down.
Oscar, remember we have the whisper chat.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Thanks.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Fuck is a
Silver.
separate movement.
Silver turns around and says, "That is quite odd because I'm actually going to the same place."
I'm sorry, the fuck you just say? You're way over there.
You're way over there!
You're still way at the front of the bus, dude. We're going on
Silver
back here if you want to join us.
Silver does. Silver takes that as an invitation to come
I
sit
like
by
the
them.
idea that Silver was definitely talking in a hushed tone like a monk and
was.
didn't realize that, like...
100% was. Silvyr gets up and goes to the back of the bus and says it again. That is so odd because I am going to the same place as you.
How did you know Joseph Karn?
Well, actually, I did not know him very well, but I met him one day and I helped him in my monk monastery, and he told me that I could come see the world, and I am trying to. This is my first outing from the monastery. I've never left, and I heard that he died. He gave me. I was sent a message, and now I'm on my way.
Now, what was a fella named Joseph Karn doing at a monastery for elves?
Well, honestly, he was a hopeless wreck, and so we helped him. We nursed him back to health. I don't really remember what he was there for, but I only remember he said he's something about being divorced, and was terribly sad.
It sounds like a Joseph Karn on you.
So you said you're a
Oh, fuck,
hunter?
the other guy's talking.
Don't tell me he says that.
Hello, sir. What's
Hello,
your
sir.
name?
How'd you get out of your contract?
Repeat
I'm
that
sorry,
sentence.
we didn't quite hear you.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
gonna
I'm gonna turn up your volume.
How'd you get?
What contract?
How'd you get out of your contract?
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
I'm not talking
Fuck
to
you,
you.
just call me, motherfucker!
That is a racial slur.
Who talking to me?
If you're trying to get froggy,
This is definitely a canonical saying now.
You're trying to get a froggy.
motherfucker.
Yeah, froggy. But only Grapilli can say that. Otherwise, it's really racist.
Now tell me, motherfucker.
Who are you asking that question to?
He's asking Rolly. Yeah, he's asking.
When you said he was a bounty hunter.
I'm just double checking.
Hold on. Can you repeat that, Stanley?
So you're a bounty hunter. How did you
Out of
get
my
out of your contract?
I don't quite understand.
Yeah.
I just take contracts as they come. I'm not legally binded to any entity.
Fucking must be nice.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your circumstances, fella.
I must say that I too do not quite comprehend your statement. What do you mean by contract?
Have the... I guess the
Oh,
labor law
fuck, they definitely
changed.
have. It's 100 years.
So, you tell me bounty work is like a job now and not some sort of slave-based...
Yeah, I'd say I'm not a slave.
Slavery's been abolished from even my backwater places
Lucky you.
Yeah.
for 75 plus years at least.
Well, there are slaves on my planet, but I'd rather be dead than a
that'd be
slave.
Holy fuck!
Jeremiah is so freaked out by how then apparently.
Where the fuck are you people from?
Oh, right here in Jensa.
God damn.
Beautiful. Beautiful
Home
gem
sweet
son.
home,
The
apparently.
closest thing to a slave I've ever seen was a butler.
That's.
I know them too.
What in the hell?
Fucking his master's daughter, so you know, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah. He was getting it.
He's my hero.
Is
See all the
that?
fishing out here?
Searik is a lake town, so
keep that in mind.
A
I
lake
say,
town?
y'all do much fishing around here?
What is fishing?
That's an accurate statement.
Well, it depends on who you ask. For me and my family, fishing is going over to Donut Lake and swimming around and catching fish in a bucket.
Oh. I guess fish are some kind of critter that lives in water, huh?
Yeah, you could say that. You don't know what the fuck a fish is?
I come from Terre. The whole planet is a desert on one side and a desolate moonscape on the other. Not much water there.
That
know
fucking
many
sucks.
things. I know several things about fish, but I do not eat them. I am a vegetarian.
Then fish shouldn't be a problem. I'm a vegetarian. I eat fish all the fucking time.
But they have guts and heart
really.
and eyeballs. I don't know anything that has eyeballs.
No, see, that's the trick. That's the trick. When you look in a fish's eyes, you can tell it's not looking back at you.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Nothing behind those eyes.
Okay. I probably will not start eating fish now, though.
You should make eye contact with a fish and then rethink your whole life because they ain't got soul.
Right. Okay. Any other conversations y'all would like to have? Otherwise, we're gonna fast forward.
No, I want to talk to this dwarf a little more.
Okay.
You say you're from Jensen.
Cool.
Ackles, but you also say
Jensen Ackles.
that you think slavery is a very common occurrence.
Yeah, I heard he went to super hell recently.
It was his boyfriend.
It was his boyfriend.
His boyfriend
I
went
do
to
have a question for you, though. Are you sure you're from this Jensen?
Pretty sure, yeah.
And you live here?
Pretty sure.
Oh, he's too young to know that. You can still tell the story, but he's too young for that.
Okay, cool. No, I'm just asking.
I'm sorry.
That was
Talking
my
to a lot of
elbow.
followers. How old are you?
You can probably only make a guess.
You know, I don't remember.
My
You know, I
parents
don't
are old.
remember.
Yeah.
Time really flies.
Not right, dude. Last
Old
7
enough
years
for,
for
like,
me
a
have
human,
crawled on
like-
a snail's pace. Jesus fucking Christ.
Indeed.
Time flies when you don't have any, like, clocks.
What?
Were there clocks long enough for a human to, like, die of old age?
What the fuck is a human?
Almost.
Accurate statement.
Good question.
Joseph Karn was
Joseph
human.
Karn.
Ah,
Oh.
Well, Gabe, I'm pretty sure you would know what human.
I know what humans are.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you worked on a dock, so like
See them.
there were guests.
We always just call them pinkies due to the pinkish hue of their skin.
Finally, a party that's racist against humans, the ones that deserve it. Right. Let's keep this bus moving. Out of context. And I'm just kidding. So this entire bus ride, you all have been like hovering over large, it's just fields, man. This Searik seems to be out, like it may be only an hour out, but it's in the middle. But as you start to get closer to your destination, you can see a sign that says, "Welcome to Searik, the home of the famous author Lady Hendrix." And on this sign it says, "Welcome to Searik, home of the famous Lady Hendrix." And there's a Lashunta woman, a young, smiling, and she's like holding a book.
And past this sign is a very large mansion. It looks really out of place, and you all park at a town square. And you're able to just get off the bus. The bus driver says, "Thank you all for riding with us. I should be back here within a few days. Searik isn't really scheduled all that often. Do you all know when you'll be needing to leave town so that I can work in the schedule? Well, you can just book a ticket, and I can get you out of here, yeah?
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Fantastic. Well, enjoy your stay in Searik.
This accent will.
Well, welcome to Searik. This is the town square, so if you have any town halls right there, and you can go in. They probably have a brochure about the town or something. So enjoy your stay.
Try.
It's spelled differently.
All are here for a few months, so we'll try our best to enjoy it.
I'll Photoshop two little Lashunta antennas onto that. The elf goes outside and he gets your luggage. So he hands it to you. Yeah. So let me show you the map of Searik. Now,
is this Spade bullshit?
Yes, it is. All right. Listen, I am not. You know when math teachers go, well, I'm not an artist, so imagine that. I'm a math teacher.
I never had one of those. I had a history teacher that said he went to college for art.
So this is an ugly map, but this is what it is, and you all are right. I don't need to draw on. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll draw on.
To quote TikTok, well, this is what it looks like.
You're here.
I want to go to
the swirling hell pool. That's actually a restaurant with a stained glass window as the top. It's called Hell's Kitchen.
That's
he works there now.
It's Misha Collins. Misha Collins went to Super Hell. Yeah, Jensen Ackles is the one who was like.
You know, in my mind,
I mean, they're both
person,
like not really
so
into
like
being gay, so yeah. Same person.
Yeah, they're both like 30-year-old men.
They're also super old.
Oh shit,
Getting
it's in
older.
Boston? This is why we don't get fucking Homolander
Why?
next season.
Are we not gonna get that?
Because Matt was playing Soldier Boy, which, oh my god, cannot wait.
Yeah.
So you've now arrived in Searik, and the funeral doesn't start for at least like another hour. Because you all got here early and didn't want to show up late. Also, you didn't have a choice because this is when the bus was scheduled.
The day of?
Yeah.
Bus, that's not getting there early.
Yeah.
You're really cutting it close.
Like, your parents' funeral each time we were there for a week before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, also
but to be
those
fair,
are more important. More important.
those are
people
more
in your
important
life.
people.
What happened here
Yeah,
Luis,
we
is that
really
we
made it
barely
really
fucking
hard.
made it.
And you have nowhere to stay, but you have a funeral to attend.
We have each other, at least.
Fuck. Dude, I didn't even pack any. I guess like the fanciest thing I've got is a space
Oh
suit.
shit, we have an
so
hour
I,
to find this funeral.
I guess, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the funeral.
It hasn't started raining yet, but the rain clouds are.
This is the funeral, it's gotta rain.
It's gotta rain.
This
So,
funeral,
look at the scale on this map.
Not accurate. So, I will tell you, not accurate. But I needed a visual.
Town.
So, yeah, you've reached the end of the road. I mean, I guess you're at the bend at the end of the road, but you've got an hour to kill and nowhere to stay. So if you all want to start looking like that, at least so that you have a night to sleep somewhere.
Where that is monastery will probably take me.
There are no monasteries.
Luis, what's an 8 give me in
Godless
perception?
town.
An 8 on a perception will tell you
Oh,
that
yeah, let me get
the town hall would have important places for you to.
Walk over to City Hall.
All right.
So I need to know where the funeral is happening.
So you wait. What? What was the question?
Where's the funeral happening?
The funeral
Is happening right next door in the church. I thought you were looking for somewhere to find, to stay the night. So, you go in, and there's a lady at the desk, and she goes, "Hello, how may I help you?"
Yes, I'm in town for a very short amount of time for an engagement. I'm going to a personal friend's funeral here, and I was wondering if there were any hotels, motels, a Holiday Inn, perhaps.
What a coincidence! We have a hotel and a
We
motel.
have the hotel, motel, holiday. Sorry.
So by the lake, we have a very nice hotel, the Layfish Hotel. That runs you about 65 credits a night, but if it's a two-person bedroom, a little bit cheaper. And if that's a little too expensive, you can go to Motel 7 and get a room for about 35 credits.
Very interesting, very interesting. And what is your status on your town's opinion of squatters' rights?
Oh.
That fountain looked very comfortable, is all I'm saying.
Well, to be fair, Searik doesn't have very many homeless people, so I don't think anyone's going to mind.
Perfect, because I currently have 3 credits to my name.
You just say, I'm not homeless.
Yeah.
And also, I'm not homeless. I have a home. It's just not here.
Oh, well, my bad, sir. I'm sorry.
I'm not homeless.
Totally,
I'm not homeless.
totally reasonable. I'm gonna go outside and tell my associates about the motel situation.
Gotcha.
And thank you very much. Do you have perhaps a brochure on interesting sites to see out in?
We do. And she picks one up from right on her right in a little stand. She hands you a brochure, and it says, "Welcome to Searik."
Fantastic. Thank you.
Enjoy your stay.
You too. Fuck.
You fuck.
Fuck.
And he walks away.
I like the. All right. Fantastic.
Fuck.
So, if you want to look through this brochure, it mentions the hotel and the motel that you just were informed about, but it also tells you a little bit about the town. So,
cool.
That's the hotel down here. This is the shopping district. All these colorful buildings are the food. There's a church, food district.
Okay.
There are tons and tons of different restaurants. It looks like the town really capitalized.
Do they have a McDonald's?
Do they have a McDonald's? They don't. McDonald's is not canon in this universe, but they have a WickMonald's. So.
They got Maldos.
Yeah, they got a WickMaldos. They've got Naldos. They definitely have.
They've got an Nando's.
Yeah, they've got a Nando's. Let's see. There's a big parking garage, but that's reserved for the residents. And these are all pretty much at the top. And that mansion is a little bit farther out of town. But that's not listed on the brochure.
And what are all these weird squares at the top?
This is housing. The rectangular ones are more of apartments. And the smaller squares are smaller, older homes. So, yeah. It looks like you all don't.
The folks outside, and I say, where's the Motel 7?
Motel 7. It's over. It's this blue building over here.
That's not a pool. Got it.
It's not a pool.
Got it.
Why would they put a pool next to a lake?
Who
but
the
I understand.
Fuck knows, Lewis?
I understand the confusion now.
This whole place is next to a lake.
It is,
isn't it?
but why would they build a pool next to a lake? That was the question. Not why is there a town next to a lake? It's why is there a pool next to the lake?
Luis, I hate to break it to you. At the summer camp that I work at, there are 2 pools next to the lake. And they used to be closer to the lake.
So,
Yeah, this seems. I mean, it seems pretty reasonable.
It's called Lake Searik, but it does have a river that runs through it.
So
It's not
filled
on
with,
the map.
like, molasses then? Is that why it's Lake Searik?
Yeah, yep. It's maple flavored, the water, but they don't recommend drinking it.
Of course not. So I walk up to the boys and the lads, and I go, I just been into the aforementioned city hall, and I got this brochure, and I hand the brochure over to them.
Hey,
What?
I don't need to call it shitty. You called it shitty hall.
Okay, I think it was his accent.
I swear to God, if you say one more fucking thing about my accent, I might lose it entirely. Anyway, they got plenty of places to eat, 2 places to stay, and they don't have a homeless problem.
That's a.
They're about to.
Dap me up, Silver. Dap up the bar.
Wait up.